I filmed this holiday-themed social experiment in this town and got some interesting reactions, like people freaking out over me filming Christmas decorations.
I don't know what he's doing, and we're asking him not to film.
This cop shutting the whole post office down because I'm filming Christmas decorations.
Closed. You missed it. What time is it?
Camera grabbing and more.
Don't put me on your camera.
First, we head to the post office where I'm calmly filming Christmas decor, and this happened.
Hello.
How are you, madame?
How are you?
Doing fantastic.
Can I ask what are you filming?
Oh yes, we're doing an 8-hour challenge.
Okay, but I don't want to be filmed.
Well, so for my 8-hour challenge, I have to document everyone who I talk to.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
Okay.
How's it going here?
We can't film it here, sir.
We're
not allowed to film it here.
It's for my Christmas show.
Oh, that's nice. But we still not allowed to film in a post office.
Okay, you're
violating other people's privacy. Like we can't. They don't have to be filmed.
Oh, they don't have to.
No, you can't. So we would appreciate you not.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish up for my Christmas show, and I'll be right out of here.
Sir, I need you to leave, please. You can't film it here.
I'm just going to.
Okay, that's fine. You can't film it here.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me just finish up my B-roll for my Christmas show here.
Okay.
So I just want to see what kind of decorations you guys have, and then I'm gonna head on out.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I might also get a little stamp or something while I'm here. Almost like a
Sir,
gift.
you can't film. You can't film him. You can't film him.
He
doesn't want to be filmed. You can't. You're not. I asked you not to. You're not
I'm
allowed.
gonna call the cops because you're not allowed.
You can't film him.
No need to. I just noticed those.
It's fine that you did the decorations, but they don't want you filming them, so you can't film them.
Perfect. He's not even in the frame.
Okay.
I'm just going
But I need you to stop filming.
Oh, but I won't get him in
You don't
it.
understand what stop means? I'm calling the cops.
No need to, sir.
No, it is.
Please. Well, we're asking you nicely not to film. He doesn't want to be filmed. And you have customers in here. Yeah, you can't film him.
Of course, I was just going to get the stockings, man.
Yeah, it's people's faces on the stockings, though, sir. Yeah,
I noticed that.
yeah. That's against the law. You can't do that.
So,
They don't want to be filmed. You can't film them. They didn't give you their permission to film them.
is it against the law for them to have the head on the stocking, or is it against the law for me to film the actual
You
stocking?
can't. Say it again.
Is it against the law?
Well, we're asking you to stop filming.
But
Here.
I just have to for my
Can you
Christmas
leave,
show.
please, sir?
Let me just tuck my umbrella.
Yes, thank you.
Because I'm an independent journalist. I'm just finishing up. I don't mean to.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't. You can't.
Oh, well, I'm
can't.
just gonna.
You can't.
Do you see those?
You can't, sir, because it's a person just said they don't want to be filmed. You can't film.
But I must get the elegant
Sir,
stockings.
I need you to leave the office, please.
But I'm Carolyn Kahn.
Okay. You're who?
Carolyn Kahn.
Who is that?
I'm a county caroler. I have a license and everything.
You don't have a license to film people who don't want to be filmed, sir.
I do. I have my.
Not to film people who don't want to be filmed.
Okay, so I won't get him on it. I
Okay.
won't
So
get him.
that way.
Okay.
That way.
Well, I just have to head that way.
No.
I do have to buy
No.
a stamp, though.
No. You
If I point it
you
down,
can call the police.
Can I buy a
Yes.
stamp? If I point it
No,
down?
you can't now. No, I need you to leave the office.
But I do have to buy a
I
stamp.
need you to
though.
leave the office, sir. We asked you not to film, sir. I need you to leave the office. The
Okay.
police are on the way.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry, Tracy.
Yes.
I called him. He's
Okay.
Excuse me. Do you not film me, please?
How are you, sir? I'm doing a Christmas show, and also I have to buy a stamp.
That's fine, but you're not allowed to do that. You're still doing it.
Would you like to not be in the angle? I can
have
point
to
it
be. This
upwards.
is my workstation.
This is my gig station as well. I will point it up, sir.
Well, we're asking you to leave the station.
You're doing what you want to do. You're not allowed to do that, and you've been asked kindly to leave. You're still doing it.
No, sir. I must film the
I
stockings
don't want to
quietly.
hear what you're telling me, other than abide by the rules. You're not allowed to.
Like,
film,
it's a
you're
shame
still
that
doing
people
it.
don't want to abide by the
So can you
rules.
please leave?
Okay, I'm just gonna get these little carols here, and then I'll.
Still doing that. How can I help?
I just have to get one clean
I
shot.
don't know. I don't know what he's doing. And we're asking him not to film because people don't want to be filmed. So we're not going to, we just need him to leave the office.
But I still have to buy a stamp and finish
No,
mine.
we
Because
asked
I'm
you
an
not, we
independent
asked you not to
journalist.
film, so we're just asking you to leave. I understand you're a journalist, but people don't want to be filmed, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
You have people in here who don't want to be filmed. Like, you're just violating all kinds of rules because you're still doing it.
No, I'm keeping it chill. I'm carrying
Yeah, well, the
on.
police are coming and they're going to ask you to leave. So
Okay.
they'll be here as well. But you have people who don't want to be filmed.
Which people? Just so I know.
These are customers in here. They don't know who you are.
I don't know who they
They're
are either.
Okay, but you're filming them. They're not filming you.
Yo, hey man, why don't you just do what lady tell you, man? Get out. You better not film me. You better not film me. I'm
See,
not
you get ready to call some
No,
problems.
my name is Con the
They don't care
Caroler.
who you are.
You're not filming me. You better not be filming me.
I'm Con the Caroler. I'm all
who you are, man.
peace.
You're a nut.
I'm doing a Christmas show. I'm not a nut. I have nutcrackers though because I love the Christmas holidays.
You got my nerve now.
Filming this beautiful wreath here.
Okay, 132.
All right, no problem.
Slide it in there.
Stockings up there. Film this book
Yeah,
for
they
a
gonna call the
second.
cops because it's going. I don't want it to get physical. I just want you to leave, sir. We're asking you to leave.
Okay, that's totally fine. I'm just
Okay,
gonna...
so we're asking you to leave, please.
Do you mind if I just buy one stamp?
No,
Is that-
we're asking you to leave because you don't want to stop filming, so you have to leave the premises.
But it actually is allowed.
You have to
now.
leave the premises, sir.
But can I just
We
tell
don't
you?
want you to film. You cannot film, and you're the refuser to stop filming. So
But it actually is allowed. Can I just explain?
here go the police. Can you, we need him to leave
Don't
the.
stop me. He can't take very well.
Yeah. So we want him to just.
How are you, Officer Campbell? How are you?
We want him to leave.
How are you? Is your body camera on just so I know?
It's already on.
Oh, cool. Gotcha. I'm recording here too. How are you?
That's awesome. What brings you here today?
I'm buying a stamp and I'm also doing a little Christmas story.
Okay, so you were already advised several times by the staff, correct? To
Yes.
leave the facility.
For what reason?
So one is a government entity, and they're allowed to ask people who are displaying behavior that is odd. And in this case scenario, they thought it'd be wise to just ask you to leave. And if you comply, they'll leave you alone.
But the thing is, I'm an independent journalist. I was just calmly gathering my OSIP content in the public areas and I was going to buy a stamp. And they call me Con the Caroler. That's my nickname. As you can tell, I'm a Christmas caroler.
I got you. So, yeah, I mean, you're more than likely not going to get any service at this point.
You got this.
Well, they would be refusing me service at that point.
At that point, yeah.
But for what reason?
For that reason that I just said.
Is there any way, Oscar, we can get a supervisor out here?
Sure. We can wait outside, and then I'll be more than happy to call a supervisor.
Would you mind if we... Hello, manager. I'm
And I
Con the
asked
Caroler.
him not to film several times. The people don't want to be filmed, and he's still doing it. So I need him to leave the premises.
I got you.
But also as my, for my caroling, I like to spread the word that I'm allowed to film in public. It is a First Amendment protected activity.
Outside the facility, yes. This is inside their facility, a government. So you are correct in that sense. But outside, you can film anything from outside. But after they tell you that you are no longer allowed on the premises, and that's their legal right, especially as government employees.
From my understanding, though, if Caroling Con were to walk in here and calmly film the Christmas decorations that are so elegant, I feel like that would be a legal activity as long as I am being calm in my demeanor.
So either way, they made a statement. They need you to comply. I'll be more than happy to call for a supervisor outside.
Okay, cool. And just so I know, what would be the reason why I would be getting kicked out today?
They don't want you recording in a government entity.
I said I did not.
And so they're asking you to leave, and I'm here on their behalf to ask if you could.
Just from my understanding, I thought that Caroling Con was allowed to be in public areas, including the inside of the post office filming.
You can, under normal circumstances, under these circumstances, you're being asked to leave. So the infraction is still in the midst of. If we're out, that takes you out of that infraction.
So if I just wanted to stay, what would that be like? Is that like a ticket you'd have to give? Or...
It could be, yeah. It could be. It could be a citation. It could be it's a assortment of things: trespassing, defiant trespassing, a couple of other. But maybe not this one. Maybe the one on Ridge. There's another one on Ridge.
I'm ready to be too, and They're gonna call.
Okay.
The guy is,
Not him. Don't worry about him. Take care.
he's kind of tall. I don't want to go out with him.
I'm sorry?
He's kind of tall, and
No, he's good. He's moving on.
now that he's gone, can I tell you a little more?
His name is Con the Carolyn.
I just tell him I'm going back in. Because I am still in the course of my journalistic duties, just letting you know.
Yeah. No problem.
We locked it at this point. Salutations, Ossifer Campbell. Let me know if I can be of assistance to you down there.
No, you're awesome, bro.
We filmed up there, and yet you're still here continuing to do this.
I'm not going to get your face in it, good
Okay,
sir.
how long is it going to take for you to get whatever you're trying to get? Because you've been in here over 20, 25 minutes filming. Playing games and all. I don't come to work for this.
But Santa loves games, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Shout out
Why don't you
Rodney.
take Santa somewhere else? Don't Santa go all over the place? You don't just hang at Manioc post office. Isn't he all over?
But
Take
we're-
Santa somewhere else.
Wherever he is, he has to be in that
take him
moment.
somewhere else. Say, go ahead. Yeah, do that. Spread the love elsewhere.
But he has to be in that moment.
Spread the love elsewhere.
I see you're stalking. I'm not going to put black coal in it if you start to behave, sir.
Man, you get up out of here with that crazy talk. Man, it's time to entertain no child.
I'm just doing a Christmas story, sir.
Yeah, okay. Do it somewhere else.
We always find the best pizza spots in town. Who are you, sir? May I serenade you with a Christmas carol?
No. This is a place of business. You can't be recording. We do private business.
But right when I asked you that, I noticed your micro-expression softened into a part smile. Were you sure we would not like to be serenaded, sir? You made ready, and so are we. Some sort of bank area here. Wonderful. How are you? Very nice, sir. How are you, madame?
What are you doing?
May I serenade you with a Christmas carol now that you are out conversing with me?
No, because I'm helping a customer and you're putting your camera in and making us uncomfortable.
Well, don't mind me. I'm just filming my Christmas show out here.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm loving these canines here, young lady.
Away from my property.
I'm respecting the canines.
No,
You
you
find-
have no right to do this.
I do find them quite magnificent.
Well,
My
go
name is Carol.
someplace else.
My name is Cod the Caroler, by the way.
That's great. Please go someplace else.
Okay, might I serenade you with one carol before
No,
I go?
you can leave.
Okay.
Please leave. I don't want you taking a video of my animals.
Even if it's just the
Or
dogs?
no.
Okay.
Please leave.
Okay, fine.
Please
we
leave.
wish you a Merry Christmas. She wants me to leave. She's pissed and she doesn't want me to be here. She's not happy. She's in fear.
Making some people uncomfortable. I'm just informing you that information.
Once they hear my voice serenade them, they'll be at ease.
And that might be true, but generally people will go out with a whole choir to do that kind of thing. So generally one person by themselves will sometimes make people uncomfortable. So
Once they hear my harmonies, they'll think I'm with several people in my choir.
that could be true.
Every holiday to keep it chill.
So then we went back to the same post office. Hopefully they're chill this time.
Excuse me,
How are you, sir?
sorry, you can't do this without a permission in any federal building. It's
I'm-
a violation of federal law.
I am also contemplating the juxtaposition of my stocking amidst the others, sir.
Yeah, but it's a federal building, sir. Right? We can seize this your equipment here.
So I am
It's a
actually...
federal building. You are not supposed to record anything in a federal building without permission.
Sir,
We have our own correspondents. They can only give any statement or anything you needed to record as a news or any information. You can't play around with the social media in a public place.
sire, I am
This is a
engaged in
violation.
journalistic...
You want me to call the cops for this?
Sire, I am
Please
engaged...
stop. Please stop recording. And
Sire, may I
if you have
finish a
any
sentence,
business here,
please?
you can do it. No other.
Sire,
business.
are you going to allow me to finish a sentence today?
Pardon me?
Are you going to allow
I
me to...
told you
film-
that what you are doing is against a law and it's not allowed. It's a public place. They can complain to us that you are taking the photograph of their personal parts. And
Sire.
it's another big violation.
Sire,
It has happened with us. That's why I am.
May
telling
I
you,
have the favor of
please
replying-
Stop recording, please.
may I have the
Please
favor
stop. Can
of
you
saying
please
a
stop
single
recording?
English sentence, sire?
Pardon me?
May I have the favor of saying a single English sentence, sire?
But I told you something, but you are not listening. That you are violating the law.
You are not
It's a
giving me a
federal
chance to
building.
speak, sire.
Pardon me?
You are not giving me
Okay,
a chance.
what you need to say, sir, please.
I am engaged in my journalistic duties, sir.
Yeah, so
I
you
am
have an
indep-
ID or anything? You have a permission
Yes,
for that?
I do.
No, journalistic duty is that with the permission of the people.
Why do you think I look like a fool carrying this lanyard around, sir? This is my license. Do you need to see it closer?
Sir, if you have a license to, you go to the police station and record it. The cops, you cops.
That is my next stop, sir.
No, this is a public place. The people are there. Our customers are offended. They complain. That's why I came out.
Which customer was offended by my journalistic duties, sir?
It's not a journalistic duty. You are doing it, sir. You came into a public place without permission, without asking anybody. You are recording. That's not a journalistic. You are spying. This is spying. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I had to call.
It sounds very much like an independent journalist.
No, you are confronting me that you are a journalist, and when
Sir, I have not also confronted you at all. You have come up to me while I was contemplating the juxtaposition of my stockings amidst the others.
Absolutely, we have a regular customers here. You are absolutely making everybody nervous. My clerk was nervous about that. You are recording. You are not.
Sire,
stopping.
let them not be
And
nervous
we
over a
take
Christmas caroler, and if they are, then are a wussy, sir.
Until the cops comes. If you are a licensed person, stay here and explain to them. There's a person with the red hat and all. He has look like as a fake ID. Say that because he didn't take any permission to anybody. He is recording in the lobby. Even this call is being recording without our permission.
It's being recorded on that end as well, sire. Don't be ridiculous.
I need somebody in the post office. No, the person is recording in the federal building without our permission or anything. It's like a white.
Not like a white. Am I white or am I white, sire?
I don't know whether he's getting angry to attack with me with that.
Sire, I am of positive essence right now. How dare you confuse me with anything other than that? Might I exchange a few words with the lady,
Somebody
sire?
here. Yeah, my customers are so getting nervous on the situation. They don't have respect to anyone. They say that they're journalists. Journalist doesn't have any manners.
I have utmost elegance and manners, sir.
Be more polite and more nice with the people.
I am of the utmost sophistication and mannerism, sir. How dare you confuse me with otherwise?
Journalists talking like this? This is the way the journalist talks?
Sorry I'm not so new school like you, sire.
I'm so sorry for that. It's been live recording all the places I have the camera.
And why must there not be a problem with those cameras, sire?
Postal inspection will investigate on you. That's only thing. You're making my customers nervous.
I don't believe so. They are not exhibiting symptoms of nervousness, sire.
What are you recording for?
How are you, sire? Come join the conversation. We were looking forward to your arrival. I have commenced the process of real winding in the post office here. I'm a journalist. I am undergoing journalistic duties right now.
So you're recording people at the post office?
Oh, not necessarily people, just the events and happenings, sire. That is my license to carol in town.
This guy's great. Need my new file?
Officer Campbell, we meet again. How are you, sire? My favorite officer around here. How are you?
I'm good. Do me a favor. Can you put the camera down if you want to do a transaction or anything?
This is my buddy here.
I requested him to stop recording, but he is, when I'm walking around the lobby, he is coming with the tripod. So I'm scared of that. All the customers were nervous, and he was my regular customer. He told him to stop recording.
Sire, I'm glad you have telephoned my acquaintance here. We will be in good company, sire.
Please. Same scenarios before.
Okay.
And it's really, I would love to play along. It's really busy today. I don't want to inconvenience anyone. If you could.
Remember we had our chill sesh the other day?
It's still chill.
You were chill, yeah, you were cool.
5x3, I'm already on location. It's the same thing as before, the gentleman from a couple of days ago. So, if you could.
I just have to document myself getting a stamp right quick, sire.
They're not going to serve you.
Even the Halloween time too, he was disturbing us. So even the postal inspection is investigating on. So I would like to have a picture of.
Are you friends with Muhammad, sir?
I'll give
I-
you the postal inspection.
It appears that you are acquaintances with Muhammad, sire. That explains everything, sire.
It's a fake.
This was issued by Muhammad, sire, a postmaster in a
Muhammad?
neighboring town. Yes, sir. It's Muhammad, the postal inspector, whose Halloween shenanigans you were just speaking of. Remember the Halloween
We
shenanigans?
don't have any Muhammad.
I think he's referring to the gentleman who was dressed as a scarecrow last time, causing a disturbance, and that he's claiming that his name is Muhammad.
No, just to be clear, I'm not claiming my name is Muhammad. I'm just claiming that Muhammad has given me this license, sir.
No, but you told me that you have a license, but you are not showing me the copy of that
Regardless.
or to take it.
Regardless,
you're
I'm-
recording me. You're taking it that all everything.
Sire,
It's
may
a
I
fake.
finish my
So
side?
I had to give a personal comment on that social media if this coming in. And I had to go legally on that too. In personal, anything coming in social media, I will be handling it personally. And think that I'm a trained manager over here, so I know that how to handle this, right?
Yes, sire.
Right?
May I
The
also
first
continue?
step I did is the local police. Next step is that otherwise also they have the postal inspection go through the video. We have new video camera installed all over in this building, even including parking lot. So
Sire,
wherever
I
you
am
go,
simply a journalist
you will be-
standing in line to get a
You are
stamp.
not
May I
a
continue?
You are not a journalist. I know that.
I am an
Because
independent
you
journalist,
are scared
sire.
to show your license. There's nothing in that. You have
Dual record
valid,
So
nothing in that. Okay.
So might I continue, Asif continues, may I, Asif continue, excuse me, standing in line, retrieving my
Go
stamp.
ahead. Go ahead. If you what you need, we can help you. Yeah, but you have to
Sire?
stop recording
Hold on.
because the money transactions are going on.
now
You
that,
are- you
that
can't
is
do
a
it.
serious
That's against the
point this
Bank
way since you want to
Secrecy
record. There's transactions that happens on this
The
side,
Bank
and if you're
Secrecy Act.
recording,
You
you're
can't use a
violating
camera in the
people's-
light. No, he has the license for it. Not license. Somebody giving the
No,
permission
that's-
that nothing is
that's
there.
a-
You
that's
don't
a-
have anything.
That's a made up thing. That's
Yeah,
not,
this is
not,
above individual, and who is the authority?
it's
No
not,
authority.
It's not valid.
And that's not his
It's
fault.
valid in all 50 states, sire, except Canada. We are not in Canada right now.
Sir, you want me to call again 911?
No,
I want this guy to go.
I'm body language expert Atif Vaughn. Let's quickly analyze this pivotal moment. Run that back and notice that as the semi-chill Indian Grinch, we'll call him my dude for short, shows the ossifer the super official license of Khan the Caroler, the ossifer looks at it with an expression of admiration and levity, which was subconsciously picked up on by my dude's peripheral vision. The ossifer then lets out a full-on laugh, which can be seen as genuine if we analyze the crow's feet around the eyes, indicating that he has engaged the numerous smile muscles that are patterned to fire during moments of joy. This is then registered by my dude, who quickly looks up to challenge the ossifer as the ossifer scrunches his face to conceal his fully activated smile.
Sire, except Canada. We are not in Canada right now.
At this point, neither the ossifer nor the caroler seem to be taking my dude seriously, and this has him boiling with rage that he momentarily vents through a forced S laugh with his teeth showing, indicating aggression.
Right now. Right now. Right now.
Sir, you want
In this vital moment, my dude must find a manipulative tactic to induce a sense of authority, so he challenges the ossifer's ego by doubting his abilities.
you want me to call again 911?
Notice that as the ossifer subconsciously registers the serious vibe switch that just occurred, he ossif conceals the amused smile again by opening his mouth.
I want this guy to go out now.
There's only a police ossifer here. Are you
Okay,
doubting
if you
his
have any
abilities,
transaction,
sir?
you can do it. He's closing down for the lunch.
Okay, just let me get my stamp.
No, you can't record because that's a Bank Secrecy Act. You can't record in
The Privacy
post
Invasion
office
Act,
because
sir.
you are recording somebody's credit card and you are going to do the forgery on that. That's what I am accusing you of.
I am doing no forgery
Yes,
or fuckery
yes.
ever,
Now,
sir.
how do I know that? How do I know that?
Do you have a real ID? He doesn't want you on the premises. It's the same thing as before. If you could, let's go outside because we have other officers en route. And I got a lieutenant en route. You can speak to him now. Okay, when he gets here.
Okay, but sire, just to,
There is nothing.
because I'm an independent journalist.
I
you are
literally
not.
have a whole entire no. In all seriousness,
Because they take the picture of the credit card and the pin and they make the fake things. That's
I'm
happened.
admiring your imagination, young man.
No,
You're like a
we-
child running wild with that
We're
thing.
trained for that. The clerk is trained for that. We get the federal training for that. It's called Bank Secrecy Act, BSA.
Privacy Invasion Act, to correct you, sir.
No, and you are recording. That's a big fraud. an investigation going on, and postal inspection behind you.
I'm
Already
simply
they are
amused at
behind
your
you.
imaginative ramblings here, sire, none of which are happening in reality. So I'm an independent journalist.
Outside.
Okay.
We are
So what would be the reason why I would leave, ma'am?
Sir, let's talk outside.
Lunch.
Outside.
We don't have. We are closing the lunch too. In front of him, you just
Outside.
put it over there, say that you are doing the transaction. See, you're so dare that in front of a police officer you are pointed at another person's transaction.
That is
And
false,
she
sir.
was
Her
using
back
credit
was
card.
to me.
She was using
I was
credit card.
unable to see through her body. She's wearing a 145-pound monkey suit. How do I see through that when she's at
Sir,
the register,
you're just
sire?
talking random things. We are trained on that.
You are not talking random things out of your
Federal
imagination,
Bank
sir.
Secrecy Act.
I'm not going to have a dilly-dally debate with you, sire.
So at this point, we got it. All right.
All right.
She's locking up.
Okay,
So
let's go.
you need to leave.
Come on. They
So-
lock it up. They're closing up. Don't say nothing. No, thank you. Thank you.
So, just to be sure, I'm an independent journalist.
come
I'm trying
on,
to get
let's talk
services here, though.
outside. It's closed now. He's closed. You're not servicing any
Put that
citizens
over there.
anymore.
Then
You're
only
closed.
she will be
Mom, it is the middle of the day. Do you hear how ridiculous that
Closed
sounds?
down. You sat and dilly-dallied around, and now they're closed. So you have to come back when they open up.
Do you know
Come
what
on,
time
sir.
it is, ma'am?
Come on. CVS closes for lunch too.
Closed for
Okay,
lunch.
talk
We'll
to
be
me
open
outside.
at 3:40. Sorry for any inconvenience.
They're closed.
He has yet to present ID.
Okay.
So
right.
it's kind of caroler
Okay.
right now because of the suggested accusations.
Yes.
I would like to get your name and put it on the report as well, and not Con the Caroler. I need your name. Okay, your
They're
God
opening back up
given-
at 3:40, sir.
There's some Christmas caroling going on, sire.
Sorry to inconvenience you. They closed down for lunch.
for the report because of the accusations made. So if you could give me first name, last name, and date of birth.
And what were his accusations, just so I know? Just
The recording.
Like if you go into a bank, some places you're not allowed to record it. That's like if you go into a bank, that's like a breach of privacy, breach of security. Business, you're not allowed to record inside of it. Maybe outside all you want, but inside while they're conducting, you're closed, sir. You're closed, yeah. Yeah, certain places can't, you just can't. It makes people uneasy too, you know? That's like if you were doing your private business. You wouldn't want us, somebody behind you. You don't want people the capabilities of technology. They could zoom in and record and,
First and last name, sir.
If there's a post office at Rich and Leverington right at the top.
You become more of a threat because you refuse to present ID.
340. It's
People who do
it's
nothing
one at the top at Rich and Leverington. if you
present
wanna stop
ID
there.
willfully because they know I didn't do anything. Here. Oh, sorry.
How are you, sire?
Oh, yeah, I'm
Close
so
until
sorry.
3:40.
Closed for the holidays, sir.
Hey, he's off his bag.
My personal number is 267
What bag?
267
Oh.
267.
All right, come on, let's go.
Thank
Let's
you,
go. Come on,
madame.
come on, let's go.
And then do you mind if I just have the
Come on, let's go.
Well, why do we have to go down there?
Come on, we're leaving. Let's go.
Where are we going to?
Where are you going at? Let's go somewhere. Let's go.
I appreciate that.
Come on, let's go. See the thing down here. Please don't come back. Because I like what you're doing, but I don't want you to get in trouble, okay?
And so, after a surprisingly coordinated U-turn, the ossifers headed out, and I tried the door one more time to no avail. They were officially closed for quote-unquote lunch. Cassandra, the course of my day would not be the same without that thumbs up from you.
I'll give you 2 thumbs up.
I'm getting my usual rounds of thumbs up from the polite businesses around here.
Yes, and I appreciate you.
Good. You're taking pictures?
Yes, sire.
Quite all right.
Much love, sir.
I don't care if you film. It's totally cool. Just watch. There are a couple businesses that don't want you to film.
Which ones are there? I will head there right now. Which ones are there?
Say what?
Which ones are there? I will avoid them.
So I would say the rest of this block is probably not going to be cool with it. But if anybody just, sometimes you're more than welcome to film. I don't care.
Perfect.
Right.
I will avoid the rest of this block, sire.
Yeah.
But it was 3:40 p.m. and the post office had opened back up. Good evening, madame. May I procure a stamp, please, in exchange for suitable remuneration?
I don't have single sticks, and that would be too big for one stick.
All I carry around is hundreds.
Well, I don't have single sticks, only books.
I'm not looking to read the stamps, I just want a single one.
Read them. This reminds me of the character Arch from your previous vid. Now we're so chill.
You know, the town really lit up at night, so much so that I engaged in some lunges.
Are you filming this perchance, or
What's that, sir?
are you filming us, or like?
Yes, sir.
Well, we're wondering what's going on because we don't know you, and no one.
I am enjoying the spectacle of the inaugural activities within these walls, sir.
Yeah, but you're filming inside of my business, and it's kind of my staff is a little confused what's going on.
Well, I'm just merely deriving delight from these inaugural activities you have commenced inside.
Yeah, but you're filming towards my bartender. My partner's a little weirded out. She doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't like that you were filming her without her knowledge.
But now she knows, right? Does she have knowledge of the situation now, sir?
Yes, but she doesn't like that you videoed her without her knowledge.
Okay, so we'll put that behind us, and now it will all be knowledgeable, sire.
Still, you're filming my business without telling us that you're filming, so...
Oh, perfectly. I've just told you verbally. Now that we've got that out of the way.
After I asked you, usually it's a private business, you've got to ask ahead of time.
Well, I was unable to enter the door, for it was locked due to the inaugural activities, sir.
You can also call.
So we were at a crossroads there.
No, you can knock on the ground and ask someone, you can call.
Oh, surely you would not want me to cause a disruption for my wine-reeling activities out here that are so petty compared to your inaugural activities going on in there.
But you're creeping out my staff.
What's that?
You're creeping out my staff. My staff doesn't know who you are. You don't know why you're...
Well, I'd like to say that the staff is creeping me out equally, because I do not know who they are. But is that cool if I just stay here and do my thing?
No. Help me.
How are you, sire?
Good.
Wonderful.
Don't put me on your camera.
Oh, sir, please do not touch there.
And leave I need you to leave.
We seem chill now, is it cool?
No, we're not cool. I need you to leave. If not, it's 9-1-1. Put that on tape.
Salutations, sire. You're a Darren, I'm not Karen,